Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is Divine Eye Mystic Tarot. Mwah. Hugs and kisses to you. Sending you all love and light on your spiritual journey. Continue moving forward. Keep your thoughts positive. Keep your vibration high. Make sure you are transmuting your negative energy for something useful, prosperous for you. Give it to the universe to transmute to something positive for you. All right? Fortune, whatever it is that you need. Use that negative energy that people, evil eyes people sending. Do a return to sender. But overall, ask the universe to transmute any negative energy sent your way to something positive for you on your path. All right? Make use of their negative energy, child. If they're going to send it, use it. You know what I'm saying? This is a general reading, so only take what resonates, all right? Thank you guys so much for your likes, your shares, definitely your subscribes. Hugs and kisses to you. I went ahead and pulled a few cards to get a message out, so let's dive right in and show you the three that came out. You got karmic lover working with a mother or mother figure to trap them. So there's a karmic lover that somebody's karmic lover, your past person karmic lover, or you had a karmic lover that's working with a mother figure to trap them. So I'm getting somebody's dealing with someone that they may not be involved with anymore, or they are, freshly out of a cycle with someone, or they are going through some things in that cycle that may be, close to ending, or there is a exit coming, for someone, and they working with a mom or a mother figure, their mother figure or this person's mother figure. Or a karmic lover could be working, with your mother, their mother, or their karmic lover is working with a mother figure. Their mother, or someone they, look at as a mom, like a mom or something like that, a second mom or something. But they working with that person to trap them. So they could possibly be working with an aunt or their mom doing some type of divination or getting some type of advice from them, in order to keep this person, in a cycle, keep them, with them for whatever reason. Next card, debating on when and should they come towards you, again. Somebody debating about this. Page of Swords. And then you got, I'm on whatever you think I'm on. So this is just, someone saying, or you saying, don't really want to explain, believe what you want to believe. You know what I'm saying? Believe whatever you choose. You know what I'm saying? Or they could be referring to, some type of drug or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, someone feeling like, that person, they own one. You know what I'm saying? They own this kind of time. They own that kind of time, whatever. So somebody saying, shit, I'm on whatever you think I'm on. It is what it is. So go with whatever you know what I'm saying? What I'm getting is, it's like somebody like, shit, go with whatever you think it is. Shit, it's not up for discussion. We're not trying to explain it. I'm not trying to go back and forth with your shit. Go with whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like believing this, you feel like you want to go believe that, you feel like you want to stick to whatever you think this is or that is, go with that. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to know, if you know what I'm saying, you want to be mature about it, we can talk about it. But if you going to go with whatever you hearing or whatever's being said, then shit, it is what it is. It's basically somebody not up, to debate about it and go back and forth about it. Shit, if you, want to believe that, you're free to do that. That's what I'm getting. But let's see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse with the Fool. Got the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius energy, and you got the Page of Swords in the bottom of the deck behind that reverse. Like somebody scatterbrain, you know what I'm saying? Gossipy, insulting, playing mind games, and some more shit, you know what I'm saying? So, whoever this is somebody, that feels some type of way that they maybe, can't, get over on somebody like they used to, or they can't get the information they want to get. So it's like somebody making up something like shit. They probably over there, you know what I'm saying, all over somebody else. That shit, and it is what it is. If you believe that, then go with that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like somebody don't like the fact that they played a lot of mind games and shit like that, or they playing mind games with their goddamn self. And it's like somebody making up shit because they don't know the answers to the questions they got. Like somebody got some curiosity questions, and it's like they can't get the answers to them, especially if they're not able to talk to you, or you ain't talking to this person, or somebody got them blocked or something like that, or somebody went on another journey, on another path with the food. It's like somebody like shit. They on another path. Shit, I'm on where you think I'm on. So somebody feel like something hidden, or they feel like it's something that they confused by because they can't see something, whatever the case may be. But it's possibility somebody dealing with somebody with some insecurities, codependency issues, emotionally, financially, or something like that. But let's clarify. Show me this karmic lover working with a mother figure to trap them. Clarify. Karmic lover working with a mother figure to trap them. Got the Seven of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Taurus energy. This is somebody, impatient, or somebody just, lack that work that, what I'm saying, that, how you say it, like somebody is not putting in the time. Like somebody could be new, or avoiding, what it is that they need to do when it comes to hard work. Like somebody don't want to, somebody impatient, you know what I'm saying? Like they not getting, something is being delayed. Like they not getting what they want, you know what I'm saying? Like something that got halted, or they trying to, stop somebody, yeah. Especially somebody looking at the fact that they don't want somebody to actually have something to thrive off of, or they don't want this person to have, like they want to trap them. Like somebody wants somebody to, not have anything to contribute to anything long term. Like if they don't want this person to have something, going that maybe be able to take care of them, if they walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody want to trap this person with them because whatever it is, like somebody lack, a long-term plan. Somebody just had something, was enjoying something for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Was just in the moment. And like now, if somebody ready to go, it's like, damn, they panicking, like trying to keep that person around because it's like, they don't want somebody to go and thrive and end up, them not being part of that. It's like they don't want them to go off and get with somebody else, compromise with somebody else, work with somebody else, get forgiven by somebody else, reconcile even with somebody else, because you got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Five of Swords in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So it's like somebody is not Taurus energy, like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Somebody, either got this in their chart, or they dealing with someone that they have commitment issues. Okay, they may be dealing with somebody that, don't know how to commit to things, you know what I'm saying, that may bring something. They don't know how to stick with something long enough to see what it's going to bring. You know what I'm saying? Like, commit to it. You know what I'm saying? That way you can stay the course and see, what comes of it. But I feel like, somebody don't want another person to decide or get to that point of committing to something and have something, or end up committing to somebody and they end up taking off thriving. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody want to hold on to somebody just in case they start to want to do right. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody, like, damn, I at least want this person to stick around, in case they do, decide to do right. They may not be committed to this person. This karmic lover may not even be committed. This person they dealing with, this whoever they dealing with, may not even be committed to them. But it's the fact that they getting something out of this person, to the point where they may not have expected that person to change their mind or decide that they want to, straighten up and fly right. Like somebody like, man, I'm tired of doing this. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to be with somebody for real, but shit, they may not even want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? It's like that, man or woman, but they know it ain't this person. What's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? What's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Karmic level working with a mother figure trapped in. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Five of Cups in reverse. Scorpio energy got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck now. Aquarius. Like somebody wants some type of, forgiveness. Like they could, yeah, this for sure a past person. For sure. Definitely. But they could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be a Scorpio. Or they could have it in their chart. But it's like somebody, is aware of, like, they know whoever they going back toward. Whoever this past person is, they got this karmic lover that's trying to trap their ass. This past person of yours, whoever comes to mind for you, collected, they could be a water sign. They could be an air sign. They could have water placements. Because right now I'm getting a water sign dealing with an earth sign. Or they got earth in their chart. But it's like somebody is, wanting to go back towards somebody and possibly, especially if they want this person to come back around to them or something like that. But the point is, this person knows somebody being sneaky and deceptive. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, whatever it is that they looking at as success or whatever. Like if they looking like, this is them wishing, you know what I'm saying, like a wish come true, or somebody like trying to be part of, whatever somebody, wish fulfillment is. You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to be part of this person's success. But I feel like, when it comes to them wanting to, like take some action, like somebody, kind of lacking that confidence, you know what I'm saying, to do that, or they did. Especially, if this past person wanted to come back around to you and make something work something out, talk something out, they didn't know what to say at that point. I feel like somebody, kind of was not expecting, something to end. And even if they, felt it, it was still something that kind of had left this person unprepared of like what they would do, especially if they, like I said, was anticipating it or not thinking it would happen anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you and this person had like some, long history together that may have been more stagnant than anything. It may have had is a good start, but it may not have been, something productive enough to have went anywhere. Okay, but whoever else they were involved with, this person is working with their mother or a mother figure. Possibly this person's mother, somebody else's, another person that they may be close to, may be older than them. Somebody look at it like a mom or something. But it's, it for the means of trapping this person, like trying to get them to stay in a cycle with them, for false pretenses, like for personal gain or some type of reward or some type of success. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody want to be able to, bag this person. But they gotta catch them, you know, somebody lack the confidence of actually fighting for something in the past, you know, so they wouldn't have to be dealing with this karmic right here. What's the seven of swords with the five of cups in reverse? Clarify the seven of pentacles in reverse. Five of, and somebody is also, I'm also getting like someone wanting to, I don't know if this is like a come me spell or something like that. Or they doing some type of divination on this person's money. What's the seven of pentacles with in reverse with the five of cups in reverse? What's the seven of pentacles in reverse with the five of cups in reverse? The Hierophant. Somebody talking to somebody. Like I said, I feel like somebody doing some type of divination, like somebody trying to confuse someone with the moon at the bottom of the deck. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Like this, whoever this Queen of Cups is, it's like somebody either low vibrational Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's like somebody could also be dealing with a Earth sign, or somebody got Earth in their chart, or whoever this person, this mother figure is, could be an Earth sign. But it's like somebody is getting some type of guidance. They went to some type of spiritual leader or something like that, or somebody that, you know, could be religious, a church goer or something like that, or somebody they go to church with, or somebody that's like a, you know, like a mother of the church, or, you know, I'm getting like somebody that's like, you know, somebody look at like a second mom. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody older than them. You know what I'm saying? But they talking to them, getting some type of guidance of like what they need to do or say, or, you know, how they need to, what they need to say. It's like somebody telling somebody what to say to kind of keep somebody in their head, or, you know, don't tell them about this, or don't mention that, or like tell them this, or tell, you know, it's like somebody wants somebody to, you know, not see something clearly, but it's like making them question their intuition at the same time. But this is somebody that's, you know, dealing with insecurities themselves. This is somebody with codependency issues, whether it's financially, this Queen of Cups. This is somebody that, you know, that is with that unnecessary drama shit. They put themselves in situations where, you know, shit don't have to be the way it is, but it's like they know something going wrong or something is over, they make something worse. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, try to go think they doing something to fix something or help something, and it really makes it worse. Clarify the Hierophant. Somebody went to somebody to get something done, like they get some type of guidance, or they get some type of there's an outside influence, like somebody either, you know, went to a practitioner, or they talking to somebody that's giving them some kind of pointers, or telling them, you know, tell them this is this way, or is this way or that way, and that's it. That's all. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the Hierophant clarified by the eight of swords in reverse and the nine of swords in reverse. But I feel like somebody can't do shit because somebody releasing something. Or you done release something. So take it how it resonate, like a karmic lover. Yeah, somebody releasing, there's an air sign there's an air sign that's releasing whatever worries or fears that they may have had. Like if somebody was in their head, thinking negatively about, outcomes or conversations, or, feeling trapped, or, feeling like just cut off, or they feel like some type of disconnect. You could have had this person blocked, but it's like somebody releasing themselves, from whatever fears or despair, when it comes to somebody, having self-limiting beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they are, letting that go. Especially when somebody say, man, if they do this, man, I know I ain't gonna be able to do this and do that or do that. Like, but if you start limiting yourself and saying, um, yeah, like somebody, releasing that, like somebody's not staying in their head about something that they ain't yet happened. You know what I'm saying? Like putting things in motion that ain't even going on, or using saying things or thinking something before it even happened. You know what I'm saying? Like don't manifest something. I always say don't manifest something you don't want to deal with. But this Nine of Swords, it's like somebody releasing worry. They releasing doubt and worry. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that, is going to keep you from manifesting. These things right here will keep you from manifesting. It'll keep you from being able to, get something that you want, especially genuinely when you're talking about, your intentions for what it is you manifesting or what you want. Especially, when it's in a time where somebody like praying on your downfall, or praying on you to have some type of low frequency, so that whatever spiritual attacks or whatever it is that they trying to send your way to try to trip you up or have you, play into some type of trap, to lower your vibration to get you to react, respond, entertain some bullshit. Nobody got time. That's why I said I'm on. That's why this card said I'm on whatever you think I'm on. So it's somebody releasing, worry, doubt, fear, anything that may hold them back from like doing anything, going somewhere, feeling some type of way, shit like that. Like don't, you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody worried about that shit, but it's like trying to trap them for what? And I feel like if somebody is going to someone, if somebody went to a mother or mother figure, it's like they telling them, to let something go. It's like somebody telling somebody, to let something go. Just let it, you know what I'm saying? Don't let, that be something that you feel like, that's you need to do. Like there's, you know what I'm saying? Like you need to release, that mindset of, feeling like, you need to keep somebody around, doing this or being that way. Because you got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So it's like somebody, telling somebody, listen, you need to look at, what it is that's making you feel like you need to do that. Like, what's the, you know what I'm saying? Even the Ten of Pentacles talks about, you have, basically your necessities or something like that. But it's like you trying to, use something to keep somebody around, like a financial dispute or something. Or like saying, you got this bill in your name, now you talking about walking away, or you being the one responsible for taking care of this, taking care of that, who how I'm supposed to get that done. Now you've been paying for this, you've been paying for that. Like now I ain't gonna be able to have this, or you've been the such and such, or the Wi-Fi, or this or that is in your name. Now you go, you ain't gonna keep this up. You must gonna keep paying on this. What I'm supposed to do. It's something like that. It's like somebody feeling like, there's going to be like a rocky foundation, like there's going to be an instability, you know, with them if they walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody feel like, their foundation going to be shaky, after that. If they don't keep this person around. Clarify debating on when or should they come towards you again. Clarify debating on when should they come towards you again. Who is this? Somebody you ended a cycle with. 10 of Swords. Could have been somebody that had vulnerability issues. They could have been afraid of being vulnerable. They could have, you know, been immature in the past, especially when it came to them not looking at finding better ways or the root of their problem as to why they, couldn't, or what it is about, their emotions when it comes to them expressing themselves. But something, may have ended in a betrayal. Ten of Swords, like this is a cycle that done closed out. So it's like they don't know, they may, still have some lessons to learn. Dealing with somebody here with this karmic lover, like, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's like somebody, still got some lessons to learn or they got a cycle to close out. So at this point, it's like a betrayal, may have caused, you and this person to be, Five of Cups in reverse. Or Five of Cups in the upright. But it's like, it may have, also cause the ending, to slowly, be approaching where they at right now, especially if they had something else going on after you or something else going on before you or during that time. So take it how it resonate. But they may have, yeah. Somebody has some vulnerability issues. Like they, struggle with, why they have issues with, finding ways to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like something, I don't know if this person's shy or something, or they maybe got some skeletons or something like that, or they got some broken, promises or something like that, broken dreams when it comes to them having other connections that maybe, it didn't end so well, it didn't go so good, when they were vulnerable with the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? They may have been an open book and put all their cards on the table with, people too soon, or people that had, hidden agendas and they, ran amok in this person, feelings, you know what I'm saying, when it came to their energy. Now this person may have been, kind of cut off, a holding back, Four of Pentacles, when it came to them expressing themselves and actually allowing themselves to feel something safely for somebody without them feeling like they need to be on guard, you know what I'm saying, about somebody, possibly playing games or not being for real about them. Debating on when or should they come towards you again. Debating on when or should they come towards you again. Clarify. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Got the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck now in reverse. Like they could have, went towards somebody now that they walking away from, that's trying to trap their ass. They third eye could have been blocked at that time. Their intuition, may have been cloudy, especially when it came to them, not having commitment. You know what I'm saying? As a virtue. You know what I'm saying? Like they may have had commitment issues. They may have, struggled with staying on top of, things that actually mattered, had purpose, and seeing it through. You know what I'm saying? Not leaving something like unfinished business. You know what I'm saying? Like finish handling your business. Don't let your business handle you. Like I be saying. But yeah, it's like they may have seen you as somebody they could work with, or they ended up with somebody, this karmic lover that is not somebody that is a team player. Like they not somebody that they feel like they can collaborate with. It's trouble in this collaboration. Well, it could have been lack of cooperation with this person at the time. When you were trying to have something with them. Ace of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse with the Sun in reverse. Yeah. So somebody, you got some clarity, to make a sound decision. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like you got some clarity to make a sound decision, but it was something that may not have been easy for you to do. To walk away from this person, especially if they were your person. Especially if they were your person. So it may have been an unstable, some disharmony there, some distrust. You know what I'm saying? They may have broken your trust, some trust issues. With this person, or they may have caused some trust issues between you and them because of they, insecurities, or because of their immaturity of how, they were using, a low vibrational, childish, immature way of, expressing how they felt or what was going on with them, or just being truthful, being a mature, what I'm saying, adult, doing something the right way. But they could be getting some truth and clarity, to make a sound decision now. Debating. They debated on this though. They see like a Ten of Cups, like somebody, sees this with you, and this is what's motivating somebody to come towards you. What's the Ten of Swords with the Ten of Cups? Look up angel number 1010, because you got 1010 out here. What's the Ten of Swords with the Ten of Cups? Debating on when or should they come towards you again. Debating on when or should they come towards you again. Debating on when or should they come towards you again. I believe this person is going to come towards you again. That's the question I was asking myself during this shuffle. The Eight of Pentacles came out, and you got the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So there will, be some type of compromise or reconciliation. And they could be moving, on. They may have some past resentment. You know what I'm saying? Or you may, be moving on. But it's like somebody, possibly, could want to compromise, but they, there may be some past resentment there, where somebody, may end up feeling as though like they may regret, you know what I'm saying, if they don't try to reconcile, or they don't, try to find a peaceful solution, you know what I'm saying, um, without some type of conflict, you know what I'm saying, without arguing and things like that. So they may want to come towards you. They just don't want, to be met, with some type of conflict. You know what I'm saying? So that's why somebody I feel like, is debating on when it should, you know what I'm saying, they even come towards you again. Especially since um they may have ascended, they may have, put a lot of work into themselves, Eight of Pentacles. They could, have a better job now. They could be, develop, some new skills and things like that, when it comes to some of the things that they've had to work on when it comes to them. With this Eight of Pentacles, they may have mastered themselves at this point, or they may have, made some type of, improvement, or got some, new skill, a new job skill or something like that they doing, or they are better at something they were doing before. The last time you talked to them, or were with them, they may have had a job now that they may have, gotten several promotions, or they are doing something now that they really like, that they, doing really good, with, you know what I'm saying? But they could have also ascended, with this Eight of Pentacles. Or this is you. But I feel like this is them. Like somebody's, working on themselves, or they have. But, for the most part, they know that you've ascended. But this is somebody that has put in a lot of work, too. And they see that you have. They see that you have. But that's, that thing that they may not have, at some point denied either. I feel like somebody may not have had the confidence, to look at themselves, to feel like they needed to make some improvements either. This takes is, how people say, you can want all you want for a person, but until they want it for themselves, it never happens. You can keep hoping and you can stick around, for it, but they gotta want it for themselves. But I feel like somebody wants to, possibly compromise with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Um, Somebody lost their weight. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody, or they feel like they're gonna be met with some type of conflict. They see you as somebody very attractive. They know that you're manifesting right now. They know you. They know you got the art to communicate. You know what I'm saying? They know that you have gifts. But I feel like, at the same time, I feel like somebody is being guided. You know what I'm saying? Or they know that you are. Somebody sees you as a star. Somebody sees you as somebody very beautiful. But they do know that you are manifesting. Yeah, and they know you know how. They believe. I feel like somebody believes in your manifestations more than you. Because I feel like somebody knows, there's a lot that they know spiritually about you, or they know that you do have some spiritual gifts. But Two of Swords, like somebody may feel like, they may feel like they're going to come into, dealing with, some competition, or they feel like you may have somebody else is something that they ain't seeing. Yeah. So there may have been a third party. Like I said, it is a karmic lover out here. But it's something that they feel, it's something that this person, needs to see that is hidden. It's some information that this person needs to see. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. But eventually somebody's gonna make a confession. They're gonna confess something. But it's gonna take them, in and out of cycle somewhere else, and going through something here, with a karmic, to close out a cycle. What's this Eight of Pentacles? Clarify this Eight of Pentacles. Debating on when they come towards you. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Debating on when should they come towards you. When it should towards you again. Yeah, you got the Knight of Wands now. The Page of Cups. Like somebody want to come in with a lot of passion and express, they future, plans or whatever they, been seeing in their mind's eye, whatever they been imagining, whatever they've been daydreaming about, when it comes to, where they see themselves, what they want to do. Because I feel like somebody's been seeing things, you know what I'm saying, that they want to have and how they want to express something, how they want to. They got a lot of creative ideas. Like somebody's always imagining, new things with you. This person sees a life with you. Ten of Cups, Page of Cups. But somebody could have, been conceited in the past, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could have felt like, they, were a disappointment. You know what I'm saying? They were a disappointment to you. Like they may have felt like, you closed your heart off to them because of what they closed their heart off. You know what I'm saying? At some point, maybe because of. I feel like somebody felt like you closed your heart off to them because of the lack of recognition. They done learned their lesson now, though. Three of Wands. Page of Queen of Pentacles. Someone could be talking to a healer. Could have Aries, Leo, Sag. You can have this in your chart. Or this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody got fire in their chart. Or they could be dealing with a fire sign. Clarify I'm on whatever you think I'm on. Clarify. I'm on whatever you think I'm on. What's that about? I'm on whatever you think I'm on. Eight of Cups in reverse. Pisces energy with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This Eight of Cups in reverse talks about somebody want to come in with some consistency, being patient, but practical, strong-willed, or somebody see you as this. Because I feel like somebody may resent, be in a lot of regret if they, or they feel like or that somebody's in a lot of regret maybe because of, whatever they feel like, they didn't go back and face something, at a time where they maybe didn't know what to expect, or they may have felt like they did too much and didn't have no other choice but to let go. And it's like somebody could have felt as though, somebody was like holding on to something maybe that they, did. Or somebody thinking, somebody, walked away or something like that because, or, ain't come back around, don't have nothing else to do with them or something like that. Because they, involved with somebody else, or it probably was somebody else that got in between them. It's something like that. Because somebody is, four swords in reverse. Like somebody is definitely not dealing with how they feel about whoever this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody thinks about a person a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they, don't know why, somebody not talking to them, or they do know why, but I feel like they're not dealing with it very well. It's causing, them to be restless a lot. And it's like somebody curious. They want to know, like Page of Swords. They want to know if you got somebody else. Are you interested in that person? They look better than me. It's like, somebody, whatever it is, it's like somebody dealing with, the fact that they don't go back and fix something. You'll never know, if that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like somebody know whatever it is you worth. Like they scared of somebody coming in Knight of Pentacles with this consistency, giving you being this the way that being the person they know you deserve. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody feels like, if they don't come back to you, this way, you gonna get this person. You know what I'm saying? Like this person is gonna come towards you. You know what I'm saying? And they thinking about that. Like they thinking about you being with somebody that they know that you deserve. And they in their head about it, very restless about it. Four swords in reverse. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. I mean the Eight of Cups in reverse. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. With the Two of Wands in reverse. Tell me. Like somebody feel unlucky. Like they feel like, they let somebody slip away, or they let, that moment, you know what I'm saying, of them having somebody that they can say, I had somebody real on my team. I didn't fight for something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make something right. But it's like, fear of the unknown. Two ones in reverse. Like somebody, could be feeling like, dealing with setbacks, or they ended up having some setbacks behind something. You know what I'm saying? Or they feel like, they caused that for somebody. But it's like that misfortune. It's like that loss of control. Like whatever effect somebody had on another person, whatever feelings, emotions, and, whatever somebody genuinely felt for somebody at one time, whatever, how you say it, like whatever passion another person had for another person, it's like they feel like, they missed that. Like they feel like, that ain't there no more. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's like somebody feel like they in the situation you put them in. Like somebody feel like now they where they put you at some point. Like wherever they had you, or whatever they had you, like feeling like, or thinking when they came to them, like they feel like they there now. Like the roles done switched. You know what I'm saying? They where they were on the wheel with you at some point, and they had you in this third part. It's like now they in your position now when it comes to you. Yeah, your Emperor. You got the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Emperor, the World in reverse, with the Page of Pentacles. And they could have been, focused on their wealth, their status, being possessive, looking at their status, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep their money right, trying to, just, I need to stay flashy, I need to do this, I need to be this way, I need to, you know what I'm saying, make sure I mean, yeah, do what you feel like you need to do, but Somebody may have been scared, in the past to take a leap of faith, not knowing, where it would go, especially if y'all lived at a distance. Or this person, was being distant with you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like no matter how distant you and this person were, you were faithful to this person. And I feel like even at this point, this person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it's like somebody looking like, they want to, they know this old cycle going to have to close out in order for something new to begin. Like they're going to have to put the, that old version of whatever, the cycle was like between you and them, that shit going to have to go. Like something ain't going to work. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't going to be able to take no shortcuts. It ain't going to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody may be experiencing, some disharmony now. You know what I'm saying? Because of fear of moving forward or fear of the unknown. Like I said, they may have been afraid of, how something would go, because they were at a distance. You know what I'm saying? Or because of the distance between you and them or something like that. I feel like even though y'all were distant, you still were faithful to this person. Yeah. Somebody was focused on their status, their wealth and shit like that. And shit, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius went took their ass home, released themselves from some bullshit, and let this person, to stay on that's in that South Node shit. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like they think the collective gonna return to that. Not gonna happen, child. What's the Eight of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? We're gonna close out. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Clarify the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh, y'all, I hope it rain again. I'm so sick of this heat. Well, it's the humidity, really. But what's the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Clarify the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Eight of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Whatever you think I'm wrong. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Eight of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Hangman. Pisces energy with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, turning over a new leaf, but they know, at the same time, like somebody knows that they dealing with some devil energy too. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or they know they got some, unhealthy, cycles open, or they have some, an unhealthy lifestyle, or they got some toxicity, you know what I'm saying, that they know negatively is not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is that they know this they feeling restricted by, whatever they feel like, they past or they history or they beliefs or they way of thinking, they those outdated beliefs, you know what I'm saying, that I It's something that they know they aware of. You know what I'm saying? Somebody know they got some addictions. They know they got a materialistic lifestyle, mindset, a status. They know they addicted to, some of the things that they know maybe burning holes in their pockets, putting them in a lot of bad situations, and being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Just the company they keep, the atmosphere they be in, the energy they be around. Like they're gonna have to release themselves, from things like that. Because I feel like that's why someone, now is paying. You know what I'm saying? They karma is like basically going to hit their finances, if not, their energy when it comes to them actually, or success when it comes to somebody like wanting to go toward things they feel like is a goal for them, but it's like they am looking at something materialistically, even manifesting, is going to bring things in slow, and it's going to be a test for them for a long time because of them having to balance their energy out and not be so focused on material things, material goods and things like that, to be happy. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to look within and be happy with the things that they have before they can obtain something of value that they know they really want, and not know how to care for it. You know what I'm saying? And not know how to appreciate it. It's like you're not gonna keep getting, you know, um, expensive things. And some folks go out of their way to want to get something that is expensive. You got some folks that just they refuse to, pay less for something that look like it's a fortune. Some folks just want to be known for the fact that they spent a fortune on something. You'd be surprised. But they turning over a new leaf. Like somebody's, sacrificing something, for their higher self. They sacrificing a lot of the addictions, the things, replacing some of the things that they know is a habit. You know what I'm saying? And old habits die hard, but it's something that they know they got to. You got to put something away in order to obtain something new. And you got the hangman out here. Clarify the hangman. You got the Six of Swords with the star. That's what I figured. Like somebody, seeing something differently now. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever it is that somebody was thinking, when somebody walked away or, closed out a cycle, Ten of Swords, that they didn't want something, or they, made some changes, to their life, or stuck to whatever it is their boundaries were, or their, goal was. And I feel like somebody knows that, somebody else has, um, somebody has gifts, you know what I'm saying? They're very beautiful, but they're also very protected, very led, very, wise. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you following, what you believe, like you were following, what was being shown to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you trusting your intuition, like intuitively moved on because whether this person told you what was going on or not, there was the fact of, no matter how, much somebody deeply cares for another person and loves them, doesn't mean that they gonna stay and be naive and be mistreated, or undervalued, or taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? But somebody may have looked at you moving on as you being mad at them, you hated them, or you left because you couldn't get your way. You know what I'm saying? Left because this person wasn't um moving fast enough or something like that. It was the fact that you moved along because this person had other things going on in their energy that was taken away from how they were treating you, how things were going for you and them, especially if this person was being deceptive. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell people all day, and I remember seeing somebody post that, stop playing with people with spiritual gifts. Stop doing that. It's like somebody tells it's like a doctor telling somebody, okay, no more salt. And it's like the minute they leave that doctor, you know that person finna go get something with salt on it. They can't help it. You just said don't do it. It's like don't do something. It's triggering somebody to go do it. They do the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Reverse psychology. But I feel like somebody release hatred. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody moved on the calmer waters gracefully. If they blocked this person, if somebody, went on about their business and said what they needed to say and they moved on, this person's heart chakra is open. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody's heart chakra open. It's not closed. It's Six of Swords. It's not in reverse. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that somebody moved on from the past and they put the past behind. They, left the hatred, you know what I'm saying, for somebody else to do. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing to hate about a situation. It's the fact that something had to go. Somebody had to make a move. Because something ain't working here. You know what I'm saying? And if this person ain't willing to do their part, you can't do it for them. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can do and be responsible for is your part in shit. You know what I'm saying? So if this person dealing with some type of setback or something like that, or something going on with their finances in their life or whatever, I mean, if they feel like they getting that karma or they getting some type of backlash because of how they did you, then that's something they need to take up with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's like, when it went through a rebirth, but, at the same time, this is somebody they see something differently now. They see the beauty in, the things that you do, not just on the surface. Yeah. Like somebody, felt like it was going to be, like there was some intimidation there, by the fact that, somebody felt like they needed to, or they felt some type of way, when it came to your beauty, your wisdom and things like that. Like somebody thought, you were, had something else going on, like my own one, you know what I'm saying? It's like this person feeling some type of way, they pissed at me, they this, they that, they hate, they can't stand me, they whatever, they doing this, like this because I won't do this or I won't do that, or they doing me like this, or they causing me, what I'm saying, to go through this or do that because I won't, I did them like, no. Somebody feel like they're going to be met with some type of, conflict or dispute or something like that, some type of, hostility, but they not. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody's not finna meet somebody with that. I feel like this is somebody's person. With the lovers, so some type of partnership or somebody you was in a partnership with. But it's like somebody want to come in being consistent. You know what I'm saying? They not accepting any more offers or nothing like that. From these Seven of Cups. But somebody's curious about a Queen of Cups. Making a sound decision, yeah. What does my collective need to expect moving forward in this situation? What's the outcome in this situation moving forward? Future energy. What's the future actions moving forward in this situation? What's the future actions moving forward in this situation, this reading? Somebody could be a picky lover. Choosy love. Ain't nothing wrong with being no choosy lover, baby. Shit, be choosy. Next card at the top of the deck is focus on their own desires at the expense of others. Somebody damn divine feminine in reverse, empress in reverse. What's this? These hookups are getting close to home. In reverse. But yeah, somebody what's the outcome of the situation moving forward? What's the outcome of this situation moving forward? Two of Cups with the Tower in reverse. So somebody ain't resisting change no damn more. Yes, yeah. A Scorpio is though. And this Two of Cups also can be someone choosing themselves in a situation. It could be you choosing yourself or them choosing themselves, you know what I'm saying? Or choosing, their relationship with the divine. Either way. But I feel like, if somebody resisting change that they were connected to, they could have been involved with like a fellow sign or something like that. Sister sign. But like somebody, could have been resisting change in the past, you know what I'm saying? And that's why someone ended up not, seeing something clearly. You know what I'm saying? In the past, their intuition was cloudy. And I feel like whoever they were dealing with or whoever, they ended up giving, you know what I'm saying, some type of attention or time to is somebody that, may have, got a chip on their shoulder, you know what I'm saying, now about this person walking away, and possibly wanting something better for themselves or going back to somebody from their past. Somebody may have known somebody from their past, was still, on this person's mind or on their heart, or they may have known about this person, had somebody else that, they were involved with when they got involved with you. They may have knew of you or knew this person was involved with other people or somebody else, but they still don't want this person to walk away because it's going to, cause some type of imbalance, you know what I'm saying, an unbalanced, foundation for somebody, like somebody, finances and, however they've been able to, to maintain a home, vehicles and stuff like that, like something that's not going to be, kept up, you know what I'm saying, or they not going to have that lifestyle that they used to have, with somebody, or they had that recognition they used to get with someone because somebody's very well off, in their own right, you know what I'm saying. So take it how it resonate, but somebody got a lot of Ten of Pentacles, like somebody, got a little something, you know what I'm saying, but it's the fact that somebody got a lifestyle that somebody else was part of, had access to, or they, had some involvement with this person for a little minute, to be able to be seen with them. So it's like somebody not gonna get that recognition anymore. 6 of Wands in reverse, like somebody ain't gonna be seen like they, you know what I'm saying, like they winning no more with this person. And somebody's scrambling now, to like keep this person around, but they, see that, somebody's releasing that fear, that they may have been dealing with, from you, that had them blocked, no communication or whatever. They may have been passing the time with this karmic, but at the same time, this person is getting over, whatever could come, if they come your way. You know what I'm saying? And getting out of their head about that, and how something could turn out. But all this person got to do is, stop resisting, spiritual influence as well. Instead of going to somebody about how to trap somebody. Okay? So, even if this is a past person, that was a karmic lover to you. You may have been a karmic cycle, at a time with, someone, and Ten of Swords the shit. You know what I'm saying? By them, this is your person, involved with a karmic. That was in a karmic cycle. You know what I'm saying? We all done been involved with some damn karmics, child. Lesson learned. All right, but there's an offer here. This person could have been resisting change in the past, or this is somebody that um was confused. You know what I'm saying? About what direction to go in, or especially when it came to them not knowing what they gonna have to deal with. If they go on this path, they go on this journey, and they take accountability and responsibility for something. It's like somebody trying to avoid pain. Fear of like how something is gonna feel. Um, to leave something behind. You know what I'm saying? To walk away. To yeah. But I'm gonna end it here. You guys make sure you do something nice for someone today, even if you don't know them. Someone telling me to clarify that Two of Cups. Hold on. Clarify the Two of Cups. Actions moving forward in this reading. Future actions moving forward in this reading. Clarify the Two of Cups. What's the Two of Cups moving forward? Future actions. What's the Two of Cups moving forward? Future actions moving forward. Clarify the Two of Cups. Page of Wands with the Devil. I could be getting out traveling more, or you and this person could be traveling with this offer. You could meet somebody traveling, or whoever this is with this cup. There could be a partnership coming, when it may involve travel, or you and this person may end up doing some traveling together. Or you may be getting into, doing some traveling. You could be choosing yourself in this situation. But I feel like there's, an opportunity for somebody here to offer here. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is somebody that wants to travel. Give me one more. Future actions moving forward. Give me one more. Y'all, I'm just sitting here looking at this damn strength in reverse. I'm just sitting here looking at it. I'm so sorry. But you got the emperor at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, somebody, may be dealing with, vulnerability, insecurities. So when it comes to traveling and things like that, this person may know, um, you to be maybe a little shy about, some of the things, when it comes to traveling, some of the things they want to go, explore, get out and do and stuff like that. Like they know that maybe you deal with some type of insecurity of some kind. It could be your weight, it could be, your hair, it could be something, they feel like, you're a little shy about. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to them, being energetic, getting out and doing things, going to explore, just being, it's like what they imagine, their imagination, see where they mind takes them. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's got a very, wild imagination. Okay. But I feel like they also are looking at something, through a fresh pair of eyes. You know what I'm saying? And they could have some vulnerability issues themselves. You know what I'm saying? Some insecurities that they still working on, whoever this emperor is. But I'm going to end it here. Make sure you guys do something nice for someone today, even if you don't know them. This is Divine Eyed Mystic Tarot. Thank you guys so much for your subscribes. Mwah. Until next time, you guys, I love you. Bye.